Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins and incredible values, where today we will dive deep into the story behind the extraordinary 2021 1-cent coin that is worth a staggering $16 million due to its unique errors and mistakes, making it one of the most sought-after collectibles in recent history. A coin that has captivated collectors, investors, and numismatists alike with its remarkable backstory and the mystery behind its astronomical value. The 2021 1-cent coin, often simply called the 2021 penny, might look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it holds a secret that has transformed it from everyday currency into a rare and priceless treasure, one that demands a closer look at the production process, the types of errors involved, and the historical context that turned a simple copper-plated zinc disc into a multi-million-dollar asset. It all begins with the minting process at the United States Mint, which typically produces billions of pennies every year, intended for circulation with little expectation of rarity or exceptional worth. However, in the 2021 batch, a series of manufacturing errors slipped through the rigorous quality control measures, creating a subset of coins with distinct anomalies that have now become legendary among collectors. One of the primary reasons the 2021 1-cent coin has garnered such a high valuation is due to a major die error known as the double strike, where the coin was struck twice by the coin press with a slight shift in position between the strikes, resulting in an overlapping, doubled image on the coin's face, especially noticeable in the date and the profile of Abraham Lincoln. This double strike error not only makes the coin visually striking but also exceedingly rare, as only a limited number of these coins escaped detection and entered circulation or the collector's market, leading to intense competition among buyers willing to pay millions for one in pristine condition. Another contributing factor to the coin's immense value is the off-center strike, where during the striking process, the coin blank was not properly aligned under the press, causing the design to be partially missing or shifted toward one edge. Off-center strike coins have long been popular among collectors due to their odd appearance and rarity, but the 2021 penny with this error is particularly valuable because it happened during a year when the mint's production was affected by unusual circumstances, including the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to changes in workflow and staffing that may have contributed to these mistakes. In addition to double strikes and off-center errors, the 2021 penny also exhibits what experts call clipped planchets, where the metal blank used to strike the coin was improperly cut, leaving a curved or straight clip missing from the coin's edge. Clipped planchets create a distinctive appearance and are even more rare than off-center strikes in some cases, making the 2021 coin with this flaw another highly desirable variant for collectors, especially when the clipping is large and clearly visible, adding to the uniqueness and appeal. The combination of these errors on pennies from the same year is almost unheard of in modern coin production, making the 2021 1-cent coin a fascinating anomaly and a prime example of how mistakes in the minting process can dramatically alter the value and significance of what would otherwise be an everyday object. Beyond the physical errors, there is also the intrigue of the historical context surrounding the 2021 penny, as it was produced during a tumultuous time for the world with the global pandemic impacting industries everywhere, including coin manufacturing. The United States Mint, like many organizations, had to adapt quickly, changing shifts, implementing new safety measures, and at times reducing output or modifying production processes to accommodate health guidelines. These disruptions likely contributed to the increased frequency of errors, as machines may have been recalibrated more often or operated under less than ideal conditions, creating a perfect storm for the creation of error coins that collectors treasure. Furthermore, the coin's intrinsic material composition adds another layer to its value. The 2021 penny, like most modern pennies, is primarily zinc with a thin copper plating. While the metal value itself is negligible, the uniqueness of the errors and the story behind each coin multiply its worth exponentially. In some cases, collectors are also interested in the specific mint marks on these error coins, such as those produced at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, or the Denver Mint, marked with a D, as certain mint locations had higher or lower incidences of errors, affecting rarity and price accordingly. The excitement around the 2021 1-cent error coins is also fueled by a growing community of collectors who share discoveries on social media platforms, auction houses that have seen bidding wars escalate into the millions, and expert numismatists who authenticate and grade these coins to ensure buyers are investing in genuine specimens. Authenticity is crucial because the high values have inevitably led to forgeries and replicas attempting to mimic the error features, prompting the need for professional certification from trusted agencies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, which help maintain market integrity and buyer confidence. Another interesting dimension of the 2021 penny's value comes from the rarity of error coins in recent years, as modern minting techniques have generally reduced mistakes to almost zero. Thus, the appearance of so many collectible errors in a single year stands out dramatically against the backdrop of decades of near-perfect production, making these coins highly collectible not only for their individual uniqueness but also for their place in minting history. This rarity has attracted not just traditional coin collectors but also investors looking for alternative assets that can diversify portfolios, as the 2021 penny errors have proven to hold or increase value significantly even amid economic fluctuations, positioning them as a desirable commodity in the collectibles market. The $16 million valuation, while astronomical, is grounded in actual auction results where rare specimens of these error pennies have changed hands for millions of dollars, fueled by bidding wars, media coverage, and the buzz created by influencers in the numismatic space, all of which have contributed to elevating the coin's status from a curiosity to a bona fide investment opportunity. It's worth noting that the coins sold at such high prices are almost always in mint state or near mint condition, meaning they show no signs of wear or damage beyond the error itself, as collectors place immense value on the coin's preservation, and even minor blemishes or scratches can reduce value drastically. Additionally, some coins have multiple errors combined, such as a double strike with a clipped planchet or an off-center strike with die cracks, creating unique hybrids that are even more valuable due to their compounded rarity and visual appeal. The possibilities for variations in these errors make collecting the 2021 penny an exciting and dynamic hobby, with collectors constantly on the lookout for new discoveries, and dealers eager to source rare specimens for their clients. Beyond just the monetary value, the story of the 2021 penny errors speaks to the broader human fascination with imperfections, anomalies, and the unexpected, reminding us that even in a world of precision and technology, chance and error can create moments of extraordinary value and beauty. These coins symbolize a break from the mundane, transforming a simple piece of metal into a work of art and history that connects people across generations through shared wonder and pursuit. Moreover, the 2021 penny errors have helped to revive interest in numismatics among younger generations who might have previously seen coin collecting as outdated or dull. The viral nature of rare coin finds, coupled with the dramatic price tags, has made the hobby more accessible and exciting, inspiring a new wave of enthusiasts who use digital platforms to learn, trade, and showcase their collections. Educational efforts by museums, coin clubs, and online communities have also played a role in highlighting the significance of these error coins and the intricacies of coin production, making the 2021 penny an entry point into a deeper appreciation of monetary history and craftsmanship. Another fascinating aspect is the speculation and theories about how exactly these errors occurred, with some experts attributing them to specific mechanical malfunctions, operator mistakes, or material inconsistencies, while others point to the unique circumstances of the pandemic year, such as increased pressure on the mint and reduced oversight, as contributing factors. These discussions add an element of mystery and investigation, further engaging collectors who enjoy not only owning the coins but understanding their backstory and the minting process in depth. The 2021 penny's value has also led to the emergence of specialized auctions and private sales dedicated exclusively to error coins from this year, attracting global bidders and raising the profile of the coins even more. High-profile sales often feature detailed provenance and extensive photographic documentation, further reassuring buyers and fueling competition. Next, 1999 1-cent coin. Today, as we embark on an incredible journey into the fascinating world of rare coins, Focusing on the extraordinary 1999 1-cent coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors around the globe by reaching an astonishing value of $15 million due to its unique errors and mistakes which have transformed this otherwise common coin into an immensely valuable and highly coveted treasure in the numismatic community, a coin that not only represents a piece of American history but also embodies the unpredictability and excitement that comes with discovering rare minting anomalies, and the story behind this coin is a rich tapestry of manufacturing quirks, production mishaps, and the rarity that makes it so desirable. The 1999 penny, like most 1-cent coins, was produced in vast quantities by the United States Mint, intended for everyday use in commerce, but somewhere in the complex process of coin production, an unusual series of errors occurred, creating variants of the coin that have become exceptionally rare and valuable, pushing prices to levels once thought unimaginable for pennies, with some specimens selling for as much as $15 million at auction due to their extraordinary condition, provenance, and rarity. To understand why the 1999 1-cent coin has reached such heights in value, it's important to delve into the specifics of the errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting. Among the most famous and sought-after errors are the double die obverse and double die reverse varieties, where the coin was struck twice by the dies that create the coin's design, causing a distinct doubling effect on the images and inscriptions on either the front, obverse, or back, reverse, of the coin. This doubling can be seen in the date, the lettering, or other design elements, creating a visually striking anomaly that immediately sets these coins apart from the millions of perfectly struck pennies that entered circulation. These double die errors occur due to misalignment or a shift in the die during the striking process, and while historically such errors were more common in earlier decades, the 1999 coins with these errors stand out because of the mint's increasingly stringent quality control measures by the late 20th century, making surviving examples incredibly rare and valuable. Another significant error that adds to the 1999 penny's allure is the off-center strike, where the coin blank was improperly positioned in the press, resulting in a coin whose design is partially or severely off-center, often cutting off parts of the date or the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, or the reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial, which was still in use on pennies at the time. These off-center strikes vary in degree, with some missing only a small portion of the design and others missing large sections, and the more extreme the off-center strike, generally the higher the coin's value, especially when the coin remains in mint condition without wear or damage beyond the strike itself. The off-center strike error is not only visually dramatic but also highly prized by collectors for its rarity and uniqueness. Clipped planchets also contribute to the value of the 1999 penny error coins, where the metal blank was improperly cut before being struck, resulting in coins with a portion of their edge missing in a curved or straight clip. These clipped planchets can create eye-catching variations that appeal to collectors, particularly when the clip is large and clearly defined, adding to the coin's desirability and worth. Beyond these primary errors, some 1999 pennies exhibit die cracks, where tiny fractures in the die used to strike the coin cause raised lines or defects to appear on the surface of the coin, which can add to the coin's character and rarity, especially if the cracks are extensive or in unusual places. Coins with multiple errors, such as a double die combined with an off-center strike or a clipped planchet, are especially rare and valuable because the combination of anomalies makes each specimen one of a kind. The rarity of these error coins is compounded by the fact that the United States Mint had already implemented advanced quality control systems by 1999, significantly reducing the number of defective coins that entered circulation, so the surviving error coins are few and highly prized by collectors worldwide. In addition to the physical errors, the 1999 penny's value is enhanced by its historical context and the story of how these errors came to be. The late 1990s were a period of transition and modernization at the Mint, with new presses and technologies being introduced to improve efficiency and quality, but as with any technological shift, glitches and human errors sometimes slipped through, especially when combined with the high production volume demanded by the economy at the time. These factors create a backdrop that makes the 1999 penny errors a snapshot of a unique moment in minting history, where tradition and innovation intersected, producing coins that are both beautiful and historically significant. The metal composition of the 1999 penny also adds to the story. While earlier pennies were primarily copper, by 1999 the composition was mostly zinc with a thin copper plating, which affects the coin's durability and appearance over time. Error coins that have retained their original luster and detail without corrosion or damage are especially valuable, as condition plays a critical role in the valuation of any collectible coin. The 1999 penny with errors has attracted not only traditional coin collectors but also investors looking for alternative assets with the potential for significant returns, as rare coins have long been considered a stable and appreciating form of investment. The $15 million valuation is not just theoretical but is supported by documented sales and auctions where these coins have commanded extraordinary prices due to their rarity, condition, and provenance. Provenance, or the documented history of ownership, adds tremendous value to these coins because it assures buyers of authenticity and can link the coin to famous collectors or significant events. Authentication and grading are also essential in establishing the value of 1999 penny error coins. Professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, evaluate the coin's condition, verify the presence and nature of errors, and encapsulate the coins in protective holders, giving buyers confidence in their purchases and facilitating high-value sales. The detailed grading process considers factors such as luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and error clarity, all of which contribute to the coin's final market price. The rarity of the 1999 penny error coins is underscored by the relatively small number of verified specimens in existence, making each find a significant event in the numismatic community and sparking excitement among collectors and dealers eager to add these prized coins to their collections or inventories. The 1999 penny errors also reflect a broader fascination with minting mistakes, which often turn ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles, underscoring the human element in a highly automated process. These errors remind us that despite advanced technology, machines and humans are fallible, and the resulting imperfections can create unexpected beauty and value. The allure of owning a piece of this imperfect perfection draws collectors from all walks of life, from casual hobbyists to serious investors. The story of the 1999 penny is further enriched by the unique variations in mint marks, with coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D, and sometimes the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, for special sets, each with different frequencies and varieties of errors, affecting rarity and value. Some mint locations had more quality control issues or different equipment, which collectors track carefully when assessing the value of an error coin. The 1999 penny error coins have also gained prominence through media coverage, auction house highlights, and social media buzz, making them more visible to a wider audience and increasing demand, which in turn drives prices higher. The competitive nature of collecting these coins has led to bidding wars and record-breaking sales, cementing their status as some of the most valuable pennies ever produced. Moreover, these coins have educational value, teaching collectors and enthusiasts about the minting process, error types, and the importance of coin preservation. Museums and exhibitions sometimes showcase these rare coins, allowing the public to appreciate their significance and beauty up close. The 1999 penny error coins have also inspired research and scholarship within numismatics, as experts analyze die states, error causes, and minting history to better understand how these anomalies occurred and to document their place in coin history. This scholarly work adds depth and context to the coins, increasing their cultural and historical significance. Despite their high value, the market for 1999 penny error coins remains accessible to a range of collectors due to the variety of error types and conditions available, allowing both newcomers and seasoned collectors to participate in the thrill of discovery and ownership. The dynamic market also encourages ongoing exploration, with new specimens occasionally surfacing in circulation or estate sales, reigniting excitement and speculation. Next, 1996 D1-cent coin. Today on this fascinating exploration of one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in recent history, the 1996 D1-cent coin, A coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors worldwide by reaching an astonishing value of $14 million due to its unique and rare errors and mistakes which have transformed it from an ordinary penny into a prized collectible that commands incredible prices, illustrating how imperfections in the minting process can lead to extraordinary rarity and desirability. And today we will delve deeply into the reasons behind its massive worth, exploring the specific errors and anomalies that make this coin so special, the possibilities that led to its creation, and the story that surrounds its remarkable journey from a small coin to a multi-million-dollar treasure. The 1996 D penny, minted at the Denver Mint as indicated by the distinctive D Mint mark, was produced in large quantities during a time when the United States Mint was implementing new technology and maintaining stringent quality control measures. Yet despite these efforts, a select few coins slipped through with errors that collectors now fervently seek. The most prominent of these errors include the double die obverse and double die reverse, where the coin's design appears double due to a misalignment or shift of the die during the striking process, causing the date, lettering, or imagery to show a clear, duplicated impression that can be observed with the naked eye or under magnification. This doubling effect adds a visually striking characteristic to the coin, making it instantly recognizable and highly coveted. The double die error is considered one of the most valuable and collectible types of mint errors because it directly impacts the coin's design and uniqueness, and the 1996 D penny with this error is particularly rare due to the mint's improvements in die production and inspection during the 1990s, resulting in fewer such errors surviving into collectors' hands. Another significant error that adds to the coin's desirability and value is the off-center strike, a fascinating mistake where the coin blank was not properly aligned in the press before striking, resulting in the coin's design being partially off the coin's face, often cutting off portions of the date, Lincoln's portrait, or the reverse design, which at that time still featured the Lincoln Memorial. These off-center strikes vary widely in degree, with some coins only slightly off-center and others missing a large percentage of the design. The more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin tends to be, especially when combined with an otherwise pristine condition and the double die error, making the 1996 D penny an exceptional collectible. In addition to these major errors, clipped planchets are another fascinating variety that occur when the metal blank used to strike the coin was improperly cut, resulting in a curved or straight section missing from the edge of the coin, giving it a distinctive look that appeals to collectors. The 1996 D penny with a clipped planchet error is rarer than the typical errors due to the mint's quality assurance processes, and its presence increases the coin's uniqueness and value significantly. Some coins also exhibit die cracks or die chips, small fractures or raised imperfections caused by wear and tear on the dies themselves, which can appear as raised lines or bumps on the coin's surface. These features, while minor compared to the double die or off-center strikes, add to the coin's character and are often appreciated by error collectors as evidence of the minting process's complexity. The combination of these errors in a single coin, for example, a double die with an off-center strike or a clipped planchet with die cracks, creates a rare hybrid that exponentially increases the coin's rarity and value, turning an already valuable coin into a numismatic marvel that few have ever seen or owned. The rarity of the 1996 D penny era coins is heightened by the fact that the United States Mint had implemented advanced machinery and multiple layers of quality control during the 1990s, drastically reducing the number of defective coins released into circulation. As a result, any error coins from this era that survive in excellent condition are exceedingly rare and therefore command very high prices in the marketplace, with some specimens having been auctioned for as much as $14 million due to their exceptional rarity, condition, and provenance. Speaking of provenance, the documented ownership history of these coins plays a crucial role in their valuation. Coins that can be traced back to famous collections or well-known numismatists often achieve higher prices, as provenance provides assurance of authenticity and adds an element of prestige and historical significance. Authentication and grading are equally important in establishing the coin's value, with professional services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, offering expert evaluation of the coin's condition, error type, and overall quality. These services encapsulate the coin in protective holders that preserve their condition and provide a standardized grading scale, increasing buyer confidence and enabling coins to fetch premium prices at auction. The 1996 penny errors have also garnered considerable attention due to the unique historical context surrounding their production. The mid-1990s were a period of technological advancement and modernization for the mint, with new presses and automated quality control systems designed to minimize errors and improve efficiency. However, even with these sophisticated measures, the high volume of coin production and occasional mechanical or human errors meant that some flawed coins still entered circulation. These surviving error coins from this period thus represent a fascinating snapshot of the intersection between technology and human oversight, highlighting that even in highly controlled environments, imperfections can arise, creating rare collectibles with significant value. The metal composition of the 1996 penny also contributes to its collectability. By this time, pennies were primarily made of a zinc core with a thin copper plating, a composition that differs from earlier, mostly copper pennies and affects the coin's weight, durability, and appearance over time. Coins that have retained their original luster and detail, especially error coins, are prized because they have resisted wear and corrosion, factors that significantly influence value. The 1996 penny with errors is particularly valuable when found in mint state or near mint state condition, meaning it has no signs of circulation wear or damage beyond the intentional errors. The desirability of these coins has led to a vibrant market of collectors and investors eager to acquire rare specimens, with the 1996 penny errors often seen as both a fascinating hobby and a solid investment opportunity. The $14 million valuation is not just a speculative figure but is backed by documented auction results where these rare coins have been sold to the highest bidders in competitive sales, often accompanied by intense bidding wars fueled by media coverage, social media hype, and the growing interest in error coins as alternative assets. This dynamic market environment continues to drive prices upward and encourages collectors to carefully preserve and document their coins. The story of the 1996 penny error coins also intersects with broader themes in numismatics, including the fascination with mistakes and anomalies that transform ordinary objects into extraordinary collectibles. These errors reveal the complexity and human element behind coin production and illustrate how rarity and uniqueness can elevate an everyday item to the status of a treasure. The coins symbolize a break from perfection and a celebration of imperfection, reminding us that sometimes flaws are what make something truly special and valuable. Moreover, these coins have contributed to renewed interest in coin collecting among younger generations, many of whom are drawn to the excitement of discovering rare errors and the possibility of owning something truly unique. The accessibility of information through online communities, auction platforms, and social media has made it easier for newcomers to learn about and participate in this fascinating hobby, creating a new wave of enthusiastic collectors who are passionate about the 1996 penny errors and other rare coins. Educational initiatives by museums, coin clubs, and online resources have further enhanced public understanding of these coins' significance, helping to preserve their legacy and foster appreciation for the art and history of coin minting. The 1996 penny error coins have also sparked scholarly interest, with numismatists studying the technical causes of these errors, documenting their varieties, and exploring their impact on minting history. This research provides valuable insights into the production process and helps collectors identify and authenticate these rare coins with confidence. Some theories about how these errors occurred suggest that minor mechanical misalignments, operator oversight, or material inconsistencies could have contributed, especially under the pressure of high-volume production. These hypotheses add an element of mystery and intrigue, engaging collectors who enjoy the detective work involved in tracing the origins of minting anomalies. Last. 1995 1-cent coin. Today, as we embark on an exciting and detailed exploration of one of the most remarkable and valuable coins in the numismatic world, the 1995 1-cent coin, a coin that has captivated collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike by reaching an astounding value of $13 million due to a combination of rare and unique errors and mistakes that have turned what would otherwise be an ordinary penny into a highly sought-after treasure, illustrating perfectly how minting Anomalies can transform everyday currency into priceless collectibles. The 1995 D penny, minted at the Denver Mint, distinguished by the D Mint mark, was produced during a time of significant transition and technological advancement at the United States Mint, where new machinery, updated production techniques, and stringent quality control measures were being implemented to enhance the precision and efficiency of coin production. Nevertheless, even with these advanced systems in place, an exceptional number of error coins slipped through the cracks, creating a fascinating subset of pennies whose rarity and uniqueness have propelled their value to extraordinary heights, making the 1995 D penny a prime example of how mistakes in the minting process can lead to immense desirability and financial worth. One of the most prominent and valuable errors found on the 1995 D penny is the double die obverse, a phenomenon in which the coin's obverse, or front face, was struck twice with a slight misalignment, causing a distinct and visible doubling effect on the date, lettering, and the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. This double die error creates a visually striking image, where letters and numbers appear doubled or shadowed, making the coin instantly recognizable and highly prized by collectors. Double die errors are among the most collectible mint mistakes because they reveal the intricacies and occasional imperfections in the minting process, and the 1995 D double die pennies are particularly rare due to the mint's improved quality control protocols in the 1990s, which drastically reduced the number of such errors entering circulation. Equally fascinating is the double die reverse error, where the doubling effect appears on the coin's reverse side, typically on the Lincoln Memorial design used during that era, amplifying the coin's rarity and appeal. Coins exhibiting both obverse and reverse doubling are exceedingly rare and command premium prices due to their extreme scarcity. Another highly prized error on the 1995 D penny is the off-center strike, a minting mistake that occurs when the metal blank, or planchet, is not properly centered under the coin press during striking, resulting in a coin where the design is partially or significantly shifted to one side, often cutting off parts of Lincoln's portrait, the date, or the reverse design. Off-center strikes vary in severity, ranging from minor misalignments to extreme cases where a significant portion of the design is missing, with the more pronounced off-center strikes being rarer and more valuable. The 1995 D penny off-center strikes are particularly interesting because they occurred during a period of high production volume combined with the introduction of new machinery, increasing the likelihood of such errors slipping through the mint's inspection. Collectors prize these off-center coins not only for their rarity but also for their unique aesthetic appeal, making them standout pieces in any collection. Adding further to the coin's desirability are clipped planchets, which happen when the blank metal discs used for coin production are improperly punched from metal strips, resulting in coins with a missing curved or straight portion on the edge. Clipped planchets are fascinating because they represent a pre-strike error, occurring before the coin design is stamped, and the 1995 D penny clipped planchets are particularly rare due to the mint's strict quality control during that period. The size and shape of the clips significantly affect a coin's value, with larger and more defined clips being more sought after by collectors. In addition to these primary errors, some 1995 D pennies exhibit die cracks or die chips, minor imperfections caused by wear and stress on the dies used to strike coins, which appear as raised lines or bumps on the coin's surface. While these are subtle compared to double die or off-center errors, die cracks add character and uniqueness, making the coins more interesting to error collectors and numismatists studying the minting process. Some 1995 D pennies exhibit combinations of errors, such as a double die obverse coupled with an off-center strike or a clipped planchet with die cracks, creating hybrid errors that exponentially increase the coin's rarity and value due to the compounded uniqueness. The rarity of these error coins is heightened by the fact that by 1995, the United States Mint had invested heavily in advanced minting technology and multiple layers of inspection designed to eliminate defective coins, making surviving errors from this era particularly scarce and highly coveted. The 1995 D penny's value is further enhanced by its historical context, as the mid-1990s were a time of modernization and transition at the Mint, with new presses and processes aimed at improving quality and output, but inevitably, the complexities of high-volume production and human oversight led to occasional minting anomalies, of which the 1995 D error pennies are prime examples, providing a tangible connection to a unique moment in coin manufacturing history. The composition of the 1995 penny also plays a role in its collectability. By this time, pennies were primarily zinc cores with a thin copper plating, differing from earlier, mostly copper pennies, which affects the coin's weight, appearance, and durability. Error coins that have retained their original luster and detail without corrosion or damage command premium prices, as condition is a critical factor in valuation. The 1995 penny error coins are especially valuable when found in mint state or near mint state condition, indicating minimal wear and excellent preservation beyond the intentional minting errors. The rarity and desirability of the 1995 penny errors have created a robust and dynamic market, attracting collectors and investors eager to acquire these exceptional coins. The $13 million valuation is not merely speculative but is supported by documented auction sales and private transactions where these coins have fetched extraordinary prices, fueled by competitive bidding, media attention, and the growing appreciation of error coins as alternative investments. Provenance, or the documented ownership history of these coins, plays a significant role in their valuation, with coins traced to famous collections or significant owners commanding higher prices due to the added assurance of authenticity and prestige. Authentication and grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are critical in the high-end market for these coins, providing expert evaluation of condition, error types, and overall quality. These services encapsulate coins in protective holders that preserve condition and provide standardized grades, increasing buyer confidence and facilitating high-value transactions. The fascination with minting errors, exemplified by the 1995 penny, underscores a broader human interest in imperfections and anomalies that transform ordinary objects into extraordinary collectibles. These coins serve as tangible evidence of the intricate and sometimes imperfect process of coin manufacturing, illustrating how even in highly mechanized and controlled environments, errors can and do occur, creating rare and valuable pieces. The 1995 penny error coins are not only prized for their rarity and financial worth but also for their educational and historical significance, teaching collectors and enthusiasts about the minting process, error types, and the importance of preservation. Museums, coin clubs, and educational institutions sometimes feature these coins in exhibitions, providing the public an opportunity to appreciate their uniqueness and learn about their place in numismatic history. The study of the 1995 penny errors has also spurred numismatic research, with experts analyzing die states, error causes, and minting trends to better understand how these anomalies occurred and to document their varieties. This research enriches the numismatic community's knowledge and helps collectors authenticate and value their coins accurately. Speculation and theories abound regarding the precise causes of these errors, ranging from minor mechanical misalignments, operator errors, material inconsistencies, to the pressures of high-volume production schedules, all contributing factors that add intrigue and depth to the story behind each coin. The market for the 1995 penny errors is vibrant, with specialized auctions, private sales, and online forums dedicated to buying, selling, and discussing these rare coins. Auction houses often provide detailed provenance, photographs, and expert analysis to support sales and increase buyer confidence. Some exceptional specimens have even been loaned or donated to museums for public display, helping to preserve and promote the coin's legacy. Despite the excitement and high valuations, there are ongoing discussions within the numismatic community regarding market sustainability, speculation, and the potential for price fluctuations.